Okay, we're going to be building a custom hood panel for the 2013 Mustang, and that's going to require us to pull the hood from the vehicle. Now that's not as scary as you think. I'll show you in real time how many steps you have to go to do that, and we'll get started. First thing we want to do is kind of protect the paint. So we're going to pull a paper liner. Poke the top of the hood with this. Got a table prepared with a nice soft blanket. Kind of a thin, sticky paper that will is really worth its weight in gold to protect the paint surface. We do that quite exclusively. Pull that center section. Okay, I'll pull the center section.
I'm not putting my car out in the rain. It's raining. Try to bring it to you tomorrow.
Now, this hood is ready to sit on a table. We can be relatively confident that it's not going to get damaged. Now, the next step is going to be to mark the hinges. Now, what we do here, look it all the way up for what we're going to do here is we're going to mark the position of the washer right onto the hood. Use a silver marker for this. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow us to put the hood right back into its exact position. This eliminates having to do any tedious alignment. Really take up a lot of top time, be a little frustrating. This ink will kind of come right off with any type of mild solvent. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to nip this supply line. This is your windshield washer supply line. Now, what we do with this typically is we're going to give you a little piece of rubber that's going to allow us to just mend this after we cut it. We do kind of want to do that in an inconspicuous place, so we're going to kind of pull this away from the hood. So our handy dandy removal tool. We get these just about any auto parts store. Stick this in here. Release that line there. And then we're going to kind of nip the hose to the side a little bit. Okay. And then we'll be able to mend that perfectly later on. And then the procedure really is to have three guys. You're going to have one guy on one side, his hand holding the corner of the hood. This is going to keep it from banging into the glass or banging it into the tight area of the fender. It's really critical that you have three guys. Two guys can hold it on each side, like that, and one guy can come along and unbolt the hood itself. Okay, so once you've got your guy, he's going to hold his hand right down in there. That's going to keep his hand away from. It's going to make sure that the hood, once we loosen it, it's not going to bang up against the fender. So he's got a nice tight grip on it. The hood is a relatively lightweight piece of metal, so that down on a nice protected table. You can see that's literally a 5-minute procedure. You got a few guys who can take the hood off and also put it on just as fast. You can see that that's literally a 5-minute procedure. Nothing to be scared about. You've got a few guys, you can just do those simple steps and pop the hood right off. The hood will go right back on the exact same way. Pretty simple.